Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we're actually going to be talking about Allianceblock as well as QNT and a few other assets. Not specifically all of them all at once or anything like that, but we're going to just kind of mainly talk about Albt or Allianceblock as well as QNT. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy daily crypto news and analysis and all that kind of juicy content, definitely consider subscribing and also turning notifications on to never miss an update. And it also does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate that. Also, smash that like button if you guys have been enjoying the daily crypto content nonetheless. So with that being said, let's just jump into it. Let's refresh the market as we always do. And we are still kind of sitting around this point. There's really kind of no need to really kind of update you guys on that. There's nothing really exciting too much happening. But I do want to talk to you guys about two assets like I was saying, and that is QNT as well as Allianceblock. So I've been talking about these assets for a little bit of time. QNT I've been talking to you guys about under $50, and it's still fairly early in its stages for what it is going to accomplish, which we will address in this video and kind of talk more about. And we will also talk to you guys a little bit about Albt, which Allianceblock has been giving us a little bit of a gift of an entry. So as you guys know, I was actually getting you guys into this under around 25 cents and actually a little bit under 25 cents. It was like around the 19 to 20 cent zone. And right now it is sitting at about 80 cents. And I think that this is a fairly undervalued asset at its current point still, because it is sitting at about a $184 million market cap. And this has a very low circulating supply and total supply because of, burning rewards first off, and also staking rewards as well. So there's a lot of things to go in hand with the tokenomics, which I've already broken down on this channel before. If you guys do want to check that out, you guys can. But let's check out the 1 month span, or let's actually check out even the 3 month span. So we know that the all-time high is up here at about $1.35, which was made last month. Right now, we've been kind of just consolidating a little bit. We could come down and actually retest 71 cents if we wanted to. That's some major support down there, but we'll most likely bottom out somewhere around this point. If you guys do want to wait for a little bit of a better entry, you guys can. I've talked to you guys about Allianceblock. It's an incredible overall asset for what they are doing. Extremely early still in its stages. As we do check out the holders tab, we are up to about 16,000. Absolutely crazy considering the fact that when we were investing it was like around like 10,000 or something like that. Very interesting asset though, like I was saying. And let's actually talk to you guys a little bit about what is happening with Allianceblock. So we already know that Allianceblock has been partnered with a lot of other, companies, or I shouldn't say companies, but other assets that we are already invested within. But we do see our DeFi, data regulation, and compliance. These are the three layers of the Allianceblock protocol that will help build the financial industry of the future. Guys, we've been talking about the future of finance for a fairly long time, and check out these three layers on what they are doing in regards to what they're actually building overall. So we do see our products and solutions are divided into three layers separately. They help DeFi projects grow and traditional finance institutions invest in our industry. Again, they're basically bridging traditional finance and decentralized finance. But in DeFi layer, we offer cross-chain interoperability with Allianceblock Bridge built with Hedera Hashgraph, as well as access to additional liquidity and volume with Allianceblock LMAAS, liquidity mining as a service, and Allianceblock decentralized exchange. Users will also have access to peer-to-peer funding protocol with Allianceblock funders, as well as have a comprehensive dashboard of data analytics and information for use in DeFi, strategizing with the Allianceblock terminal. And again, you can check out more of this in regards to the data as well. We do see here in the data layer, basically we help DeFi projects and traditional finance players to monetize and leverage the massive amounts of data they produce with the Allianceblock data tunnel. We also see users will also have access to a one-stop enterprise-grade data API that aggregates DeFi and traditional finance traditional financial data aggregators into one API with the Allianceblock data Quasar, which is very interesting to see. Again, this is all for, main institutional players. One, this is also very good for cross-border regulatory compliance. It's very good for traditional finance and decentralized finance as well. You guys could read more about this on the screen. I'm not going to read too much into this fully, but overall, when we're talking about their roadmap, when we're talking about their end goal at Allianceblock, it's very interesting. Now we also see here that they just partnered with Grapes. This is teaming up for smarter investments for startups, leveraging AI and collective intelligence, the foundation of our augmented collective intelligence. Our P2P funding protocol funders enhances support of Grapes network. Again, development just continues at Allianceblock. It's actually funny that we're still at some of these small price targets. I know that 78 cents from like a 20-cent entry point isn't a small leap, but it is also not that great of a leap for something like Allianceblock and for what they are also building. Now, in regards to Hbar and all that kind of stuff, we already know that Allianceblock is working with Hbar, but check out this, right? This is why we built our bridge. We have Hedera, Avalanche, we just announced Elrond, and we have Polygon or Matic, BSC, and we're connecting all of these users, and we're connecting all of these so users can move from blockchain to blockchain in an easy way. By using HCS, a trust layer that creates an immutable and verifiable log of messages, Allianceblock achieves significant performance optimizations. Alliance Bridge's chain-agnostic architecture means one bridge fits all, live on the mainnet. And this goes all the way back to July 12th. Guys, what Allianceblock is doing with Hbar, these are like, you guys know when I was talking about XRP, and I was like, you guys need to invest in this asset because it is connected to XRP in a huge way. Well, Allianceblock is another asset like that is connected to Hedera or Hbar in massive ways. This Alliance bridge is so big, and I don't think a lot of people are realizing that or understanding how huge this actually is. Now, within bridges and within this entire fintech zone, as well as these capital markets and all kind of stuff, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about QNT as well, because of course Allianceblock is doing great things, of course Hbar is doing huge things as well, but so is QNT. Now we do see here, again, with Allianceblock, we do see here it's collaboration that we have or that we are having and connecting to LSEG connectivity platform. And yes, we're planning to use Overledger, which, as you guys do know, QNT leverages Overledger. We will have more technical deep dive to show how prior to release. Now, if you guys check this out, look at what they are talking about in regards to this entire market, right? It is a collaboration that we are having and connecting to LSEG connectivity platform, and yes, we are planning to use Overledger. We will have a more technical deep dive to show how prior to release, of course, what they just said over here, but I just want to show you guys that it is 100% real. When we're talking about, I don't know how to say his name, to be completely honest with you, but he is the CEO and founder of Allianceblock. I feel like I would butcher his name if I tried to say it, so I don't really try to say some of these names as, I don't want to, pronounce something in a disrespectful way or anything like that. So overall, when we're seeing this, though, this is a massive connection with Allianceblock and QNT, but I've been telling you guys about this for a very long time as well. I've been telling you guys that QNT and, a lot of these assets like Allianceblock or XRP or even Hbar, right? We go all the way back to this, or not even, with this, we go back to this, sorry. We talk about all of these massive assets in regards to bridges and connectivity or interoperability. A lot of these are already connected to one another in some sort of way, and these are huge, use cases that they do unlock as well. So when we're talking about Allianceblock trading at this price, and we talk about QNT trading at like 300 and I think it's like $10 or something like that, and then we go back all the way to Hbar trading at about 40 cents, a lot of these assets are extremely undervalued. Now, of course, we always talk about QNT leveraging, Overledger. This is the DLT API that opens up a whole new world for central banks, aka the Overledger, right? It allows them to communicate with blockchains and DLTs. I've been talking to you guys about this for a fairly long time, but we do see here with the world moving in this direction, they can't afford to not have a solution in place. This is why central banks are turning to QNT. Again, this is pretty much building a massive network of DLTs and blockchains in general, utilizing this Overledger for plug and play through all these massive central banks, which I've been talking to you guys about forever now. And again, when we talk about this, we go all the way back to when we were talking about these massive collaborations with Allianceblock. We talk about Hbar, we talk about even XRP, and also a lot of other assets as well. This is the end game here. This is the massive end game where we see central banks plugging and playing with all of these other DLT technologies and blockchains, and pretty much being able to easily be utilized in huge ways. Now, I will say this, right? We go all the way back to this as well. Gilbert Verdian, who is the CEO of QNT. Well, not many people understand the scale of SIA or SIA, which I've talked to you guys a little bit about before. This is one of their partnerships. It's one of the world's largest financial infrastructures that connect central banks, commercial banks, financial institutions, and governments. If you think of any bank globally, they are already connected to SIAnet. They all have access to SIA Chain and now to Overledger. It would have taken us 20 plus years to just meet half of those clients. We've gained access to all of them. Guys, I'm just going to say it now. Okay, this is exactly why I told you guys that we need to have at least one QNT in our wallets. If you guys can afford it, I'm telling you, hold one QNT. Don't sell it. Just HODL it. HODL it forever. Because with such a small circulating supply, one QNT could be worth massive price targets. They are talking about nearly every bank, every central bank, every commercial bank, every financial institution, and every government all connected to SIA Bank globally. And now Overledger. And if you guys do check out what they're doing with Overledger, it's an API that opens up a whole new world for central banks, connecting nearly every bank together to be interoperable together as well, which we've already discussed how big of a use case that is. And guys, I'm just going to say it right now. QNT, Allianceblock, a lot of these massive assets are huge in regards to this aspect. Now, to wrap this video up, I just want to show you guys this, right? So this is going to get a lot of people wrecked in the space. This time is different. Institutions are coming in. Lightning Network adoption is going vertical. Banks letting clients buy Bitcoin. ETFs coming. USD devaluing. Bull run won't end by December. Too much money needs to push Bitcoin all the way. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, when we're talking about Overledger, we're talking about QNT, Allianceblock, all these massive assets. When we're talking about the future of finance, don't get me wrong. Things will be different. Just not this year around. We will get into a utility-driven market, and we will change entirely from a bull and bear market. Things will be extremely different, but that is 2025. That's like 2022 to 2025, around that perfect point there. So when we're talking about these huge assets, these are the assets that you want to be in. Allianceblock, Hedera, QNT, DAG, XDC, XRP. I've talked to you guys about all of these so many times. These are the big names in the game. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys don't want free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are. It's beautiful with this. But Nick, peace out, guys.